Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2025 Audi A6. This is the 45. It also features the Convenience Plus package. It's finished off in a glacier white metallic. MSRP is just over $63,000. So we have a very nicely spec'd luxury sedan here, and we will start off with what this is powered by. Underneath the hood, you will find the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. This is paired to the 7-speed automatic, and it pumps out 261 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque. That power is sent through the Quattro all-wheel drive system, propelling this 4,100-pound sedan from 0 to 60 in just under 6 seconds. Top speed is also up to 155 miles an hour. Now for the exterior styling for this model, you'll notice the entire surround for the hexagonal grille is finished off in gloss black. There's the chrome badge up front, which is interesting to see, but there's the forward-facing camera, all the parking sensors too, and then the sensors on both sides are for the distance pacing. Now this also has LEDs up front. There's more gloss black and parking sensors on those outside trim accents, and then 2 very distinctive lines that run down the hood, meeting the top of that grille very nicely. Now the Convenience Plus package also provides us with the 20-inch wheels, which have a very nice look to them, especially with the white exterior. Now there's the power folding side mirrors with the camera and the turn signal. Sunroof is up top. There's gloss black accents for the window trim, and then some subtle lines that run down the side, just giving it a very nice luxury look. And then in back, there's gloss black running from LED to LED. There's the backup camera, all of the parking sensors too. More gloss black in the lower section there. And then as we work our way to the cargo space, this is a little bit larger of a sedan. So you have a lot of space in the back. There's also the spare tire, a little bit of storage if you wanted to place some items there. There's tie-down hooks, a 12-volt. You have another hook for any bags. And then you can also fold down the back seats. You do have to do that from the back, but that gives you a lot more interior space. And then as we work our way to the interior, this does have the proximity door handle, so you can unlock it and lock it. There's all of the wood trim accents, brushed aluminum too, window control, storage down below, and then we have the beige interior for this model. Now, 5'10", I have a good bit of space. There's storage nets, you have vents, temperature adjustments, some auxiliaries down below. I do also have about an inch or so of headroom, which is nice. You have the armrest along with storage and cup holders there, and then you can fold down this middle seat individually if you need to do that. There's also plenty of visibility with the windows on both sides of those pillars, and then this is how you release the seats in order to fold them flat. Now up front, the door panel is like the rear, however there's the memory seating adjustments, heated side mirror controls, window adjustments, and then the storage down below. And a nice design for these front seats. We'll start this up where we have the leather steering wheel. Paddle shifters are on both sides. There's also volume tuning, Bluetooth and voice commands. There's a favorites button too, so you can set this up to what you use the most. On the left side, this is how you go through the virtual cockpit. So you can go through all this information with the TAC and the miles per hour on both sides, or minimize those, and now you can pull up everything in full screen. So it just depends on what you're looking at and the view that you need. There's cruise and distance pacing, you get storage, there's your headlight adjustments, and then working our way to the infotainment system, you have all these icons that you can easily scroll through. You have a split screen here, and then shortcuts located on this left side to further get through that. In between these screens, there's engine start stop. You have some shortcuts for the nav that you can program. You can also turn that upper screen off. And then you have all of your climates. Fan speed, temperature, where you'd like the air to go, and you even have a shortcut into the heated steering wheel and the rear climates, which you can adjust. Now this model has heated seats, and we have the different driving modes, so you can get into those as needed. You have traction control, defrosters. There's a shortcut to get into the camera system, so you can pull up all of these angles depending on the situation you are in, and you can even look around the entire vehicle too, which of course is nice. Now you do have a shortcut to the driver assistance, so you can set that up to your liking. You have volume and tuning down below, cup holders with a 12-volt. You can bring up that backup camera. You can also shift using the shifter or the paddles. E-brake is behind that. You get wireless charging with a little bit of storage and auxiliaries, and then plenty of storage in the glove box. Garage door buttons are up top, touch sensitive dome lights, and the controls for the sunshade and sunroof, as those are both power operating. And then here's a look at visibility. It's very easy to see around this sedan. And we're still in dynamic second gear. Here we go. And just a mild acceleration, we're up to speed. Paddles are pretty responsive too. So again, while this isn't that RS level or the next two trim levels up, we have a very nice vehicle to drive with some sporty characteristics to it. So this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the 2025 A6. From what I have heard, 2026 should offer a lot more changes for the entire Audi lineup. So this should be the last year for this style. Possibly we'll see that large curved screen. I was recently in the Q6, which is a new electric SUV from Audi, and it had the curved screen in it too, which I think is going to be incorporated into a lot more of the models. Wasn't all that big. If you want to check out that video, you can take a look at all of those specs, but I'm assuming that is what the next model year is going to look like. So if this is a design that you desire, look for a 2025 in the Audi lineup. But again, a super comfortable vehicle to drive, even in dynamic mode there. I believe with this sport suspension, it is fixed. These driving modes are going to adjust your throttle input just depending on the reaction that you want, how you're driving the vehicle, of course. But as we have a car here passing, you kind of hear it like normal, but it's not what it's what you would expect with a luxury vehicle like this, how quiet it is from the outside. So it's going to give you a very well-refined interior and just a great drive for a daily. You do have other options, of course, that you can go with, so you can spec these out the way that you would like with some other options. I think we're in a really nice spec, however, to showcase some of the wood trim accents and all of that. And then as far as this being a daily driver, with it being in some parking lot situations, here is a quick turnaround where I didn't swing it wide enough, but it's a small vehicle, so it is easy to maneuver, and the parking aids and all of that are definitely very helpful. So let's give it one last acceleration here, just in the normal setting, and we're up to speed. So that's going to wrap it up for the 2025 Audi A6. Once again, huge shout out to Audi Northlake for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.